to Blue Fam, peace and blessings. This is Derek Racoumore, and I just recently made a video. It was about the Eye of Ra and the truth of the reason why Osir or Osiris was murdered, as well as the evil eye. And this just happened. Okay, this is something that just took place, and I wanted to go ahead and share this with you. Recently, my wife, or we got some disturbing news from our family, and the news was kind of like, like I said, there was some disturbing news, and it was like, okay. And right after this news, we received this news, I have this, and it fell, okay? And as you can see, basically, it's the eye. And I have the Eye of Ra. It is in, an aggressive stance, okay? And like I said, basically what happened was it fell. And, when it fell, it was like the glass broke and everything. And it was, my wife was like, wow, okay, and automatically she knew it averted something, okay? Now, the reason why I'm sharing this, basically, I just went ahead and I had to get a new frame, okay? And about to go ahead and want to share how to actually set that up. But the reason why I'm going ahead and I'm sharing that, because I'm letting you know, this kind of stuff takes place. When you are kind of alienated from your culture, when you're alienated from spiritual culture, I should say, you kind of approach this and you're like, I wonder, does that exist? Does that, you kind of, second guess, second, third, fourth guess yourself about things that spiritually and intuitively is true, okay? But I want to, like I said, I wanted to share that with you. And part of the reason why I wanted to actually talk about this is mainly because I wanted to show, because since we got a new picture frame and everything, and I got the picture set back up, I'm about to do a cleansing, or I'm about to fix it, I should say, in order to put it back up where it is, so it can go back to work, okay? So I wanted to basically, like I said, I want to share, how do you do this? How do you fix it? Well, first of all, show you this right here. The reason why it's red corresponds to the Ra moment on the monk. It is aggressive. The Necharu, or the spirits that actually relate to that are your Herukahutis. As I made in I talked about in the previous video, or in another video, I should say, I don't just believe that there's just one Herukahuti. I believe there are there's many of them. Okay, many warrior spirits, and that's why like I said, I refer to them as Herukahutis. There's also Oguns, and there's some Ogun spirits, But anyway, it corresponds to the Ra moment. The Ra moment is, if you look at the Ma'ank, the Ra moment is the midday sun, all right? And it's aggressive, all right? And and I'm not going to be able to do it right now because this is, like I said, I think that's more of a personal and private thing. But in order to actually fix it, the way in which I fix it is to, for the most part, I'm gonna call on those Herukahuti spirits, call on them to, hey, stand guard, and to protect my family, protect my home, protect, the environment in which we're in, and avert that, avert that evil, avert that eye, avert anything that could cause, even negative thought forms and negative thoughts and ideas, spirits, the whole deal. And the offering, after I go ahead and I do that, I'm going to, take some rum and I'm going to spray it. I'm going to spray. I'm pretty much, I'm led by the Spirit, but I'm going to spray it. And I may spray it once, or I may spray it about 3 times with this, with the rum. After I do that, then I'm going to take the cigar and I'm going to offer it that cigar and, blow that smoke on that cigar. Blow the smoke, the cigar smoke on it. And from there, just let it absorb, let it dry up and everything. Once it's dry, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to hang it. I'm going to hang it and put it in its place. Now, if you don't have this, and this, I'm going to go ahead and show some other images of that. If you don't have this, you can use anything that you feel is aggressive and is going to protect you. That's going to avert something from you. If you are, for instance, you can use the San Miguel or Saint Michael. You can use that prayer card. The thing is, if you use that prayer card, you need to make sure that you get the right one. Don't get the one that has the kind of like the devil, who's kind of like a brown skinned black man, a brown skinned or black man individual. You don't want that one. Okay, get the one where they have that has the red image. You get the one that has that brown skin or that black individual or black man or so. It's kind of going to play on you. That colorism issue is going to play. So you don't want that. Okay, make sure you get the one that has the, like I said, make sure you get the one that has the red image on there, because that definitely corresponds to that again, that Setian energy, that egotistical energy as well. But like I said, if you don't want that, you can even get like just the regular. I don't want to say the regular, but the Eye of Ra. You can go ahead. You can even get a talisman, a wooden one, or one of the even I think they even have some metal ones that's online. But basically, this is how you fix them. Okay, this is how you fix it, and you're putting that energy into it, and like I said, you let it work. Now, just like I was saying earlier, if it falls to the ground, the way in which I was basically taught, anytime you have any kind of charm that falls to the ground, that for the most part, that means it's done its job. Spirit is left, and you either need to replenish it, because it basically is breaking something. Kind of like when you go ahead and you if you're burning candles and you see them breaking or turning dark or whatever, those are all signs. Okay, these are spiritual signs. So like I was saying, this picture frame, the old picture frame, I should say, it fell and it broke. So it was like it averted something. Okay, so it did its job. So we got to go back and we got to, create another one and get it going again. All right. But anytime you have, like I said, anytime you have talismans or anything that fall to the ground, that's one of the general rules. That basically means, the spirit that's there. It is done its job. Okay, it's averting something, and that's it. Same thing if you have your hearse or Spanish they call them milequis. Spanish they call them milequis. No, they don't call them. They call them coleras. But like I said, in the Yoruba tradition, Santeria tradition, they call them milequis. Kemetic, they're called hearse. Anytime you have your necklaces, these charms or so, if they fall or they break, they're doing their job. They've absorbed that energy, whatever energy was basically sent your way, whatever negative energy was sent your way, they absorbed it, and that's what happened. It broke. Okay, but you need to go back and you need to replace it. You need to go back and try to get another one or so. trying to think. Probably ought to do another video or do a video on this. But I'm trying to think of some other things. Oh, another thought that comes to mind. If you have any, icons, statues, or any of those things, if they fall to the ground, same idea. Okay, spirit, whatever spirit is associated with that, that icon, it basically is left. Okay. And you just gotta, like I said, it's things like that that you kind of pick up on when you kind of learn about by working with spirits and so. Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, just wanted to make a little short video. Then I caught myself trying to make a little short video. Hate that I was doing all. I think I may have rambled a little bit too much or too long. But anyway, like I said, you got any questions, suggestions or so, like I said before, drop me a line. Until next time, thanks again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Talk to you later. At your boo. Peace.
Just take it on. Just take it on to the house. Come on, Tigolo. Be strong. Be strong, Tigolo. Be strong. Just take it home.